I can skip this cutscene. I really should have. Sometimes I don't know if the light's actually even on. Okay, so we just... Look at that beautiful. We just go here and over there. And that should hopefully have everything that we're missing. Like I said, to the extent of, the lunch boxes, those I will probably look up. You know, I wasn't going to look them up, actually. I was going to say look around for, but it would be a lot easier to look them up. But we'll see based on what we get from these other locations. Like, there's a chance everything's going to be in here. There's also a good chance I'm going to be in combat, which I'm not ready for. Delicious. Let's, quick slot this, since we don't have the other thing. It'd be nice if there was a save point in here, too. Open that one. I don't know why she didn't want to. Day 1, some weird animal tried to break into our clubhouse. It was scary. Max hit it off a big stick and it ran away. Max hit it off a big stick and it ran away. I didn't think it was squirrel before. Our candy stash has gone missing. Maybe it was the squirrel? Max found candy wrappers in the woods. There was some big poops there. It wasn't the squirrel. Max has gone missing. I didn't realize just how, like, small child it was supposed to be. Beware the Wicked Witch rules. One person is the Wicked Witch, everyone else has to run and hide. When the witch says, beware me, everyone has to change places. If you go to someone else's hiding place, you can tag them to kill them. Don't get tagged and killed. If the Wicked Witch finds you, you're dead. If you find the witch's lair, she is caught. Burn the witch. Very fun. Very wholesome. Property sees or notice. Also, it was a save point. I thought the one there was an upside down cross for a minute. Surprised Zaddy has a thing here too. Did I seize the property?
Animals stayed away from the water's edge as if to avoid some unseen submerged predator waiting just below the dark surface. They never drank the water from the lake. Birds flew around it, never over. Darkness flowed from Cauldron Lake. Gaze in the black mirror of the lake, you'd see it all around you, and you'd understand. It was already out, already where you were. It was already too late. Cauldron Lake used to be alive with people. Beautiful forest, hiking trails leading to stunning vistas. Then the government put up a fence, kept the people out. Volcanic gas, they said. They didn't want anyone knowing the truth. The lake wasn't a lake at all. The dark water a mask.
It was
the hungry,
ocean.
Bottomless ocean below.
Help.
A fence couldn't stop the flood that was coming. Nothing could. The return of the nightmare rising from the depths.
Yeah, what if they, like, built a real wall, though? Like, you know, like a dam and not, like, a chain-link fence? Would that work? I feel like that probably would work. Ever thought about that? Idiots? Get Jessie on the phone. I have to talk to her about this stuff.
There's another cult stash.
Lord. It's like numbers. There's like out the window is a tornado into the castle over the bridge. Tree. This can't be like a big one where I have to like leave, right? think it's probably... Oh, it's a key. So it's not, I don't understand what the numbers mean, then. Unless I don't have to find a, combination, but... Some kind of tree. I would hope that it's not, like, go across the whole map. Like, go all the way around to find this bridge, and then it's in the tree over here. Hopefully it's, like, somewhere... Whatever, let's explore more. Maybe I'll just happen upon it.
Must be locked from the other side.
Must be locked from the other side. Yo, what if the last deer's in here somewhere? I don't think there's ever been anything in the bathroom. Haha. Solved your lock puzzle, idiot. Why am I in here? I don't think there's ever been anything in the bathroom. Actually, why am I in here?
Another one of those lunch boxes.
For the other lunchbox, apparently. I didn't see it. His hair was longer than I remembered. Blowing gently in the cool night breeze, I put my hand out to his cheek to confirm that he was indeed real, and he was real. Feeling his handsome beard, wild but neatly trimmed beneath my fingers, proved it. You're back, I breathed. Yes, I'm back. I wasn't cold any longer. Sensual. Didn't want to go into the map. Not that one. That's not watery. Well, see, so I don't have to go back looking for lunch boxes. That's a plus. And if I'm only missing the one here again, I think it has to be in one of those blocked off zones. I got a lot to upgrade now. So penetrate enemies' dark shield.
Aiming through the scope, Saga could see the flickering darkness that protected the Taken. Saw it waver and jerk. Saw a shifting opening in it. There, she fired, sending the bullet through to find its way home.
And consecutive shots, honestly, does sound nice.
Saga fired the rifle, hit the Taken again, pulled back the bolt to reload. She fired again, another hit, faster, again, yet faster, again. A strange, lethal feedback loop forming, speeding up.
Rose, why didn't you just give us all of these? The chuckin'... Yeah, we can do the kill enemies to get health. I mean, that might be good, too. Probably should fully upgrade shotgun.
Shotgun rang in the air. The enemy fell. Saga felt a surge of new energy. She'd been dead tired before, but was ready for more now. She would get through this. She continued on.
So, I am only missing the one, and I can't imagine there's going to be like another map to fill this page out. So, we might not be able to upgrade everything, which kind of blows. I hate when that happens in games. When you're not allowed to fully do everything, when there's just not enough. It kind of pisses me off. Maybe I have to go through the back still. We did get the note that specified that the last rhyme is here. The fact that this is here is helpful. I don't know what it means entirely. Did we... I guess it just means we're going the right way? But I don't know which one of these tasks we did. Okay. Guess that's not a door. There's never anything in the bathroom. Want to make sure there wasn't anything in the corner there.
More of those rhymes.
I guess this is why I couldn't get through. More of these rhymes. Bird. Our hero courageous and true, stalked by the monster hatching through. The clever crows caw their warning, and keep an eye on the battle forming. When the fighting is done and over, the hero and the crows reap the rewards left for her. Courageous and true, stalked by the monster hatching through. Monster hatching? That's a mother. Heroes courageous and true. Caw their warning and keep an eye on the battle. And reward for the hero?
Makes sense.
Let's go. Hope I don't have to deal with enemies. Birds watching you like in that movie. Birds watching you like in that movie, but protective, not attacking. Mythical inspiration. Guardian spirits, Norse mythology, or ancient Egyptian. Corvus Corax from the family Corvidae. Research symbolism and uses. What is this for? Stalking monsters, watchful birds. Stakes can't be too high for both risk management and fruitful outcomes. Make sure the rhyming is looser this time. It needs to test the approach for possible more ambiguous interpretation results. I didn't realize that was regarding the thing here. Not that Bolt Stash had a thing. Wrong one. Wrong one. I don't know why I kept smacking that in where it didn't belong. There's another one at Cauldron Lake? I thought we were done with Cauldron Lake. Shoot. And I cannot read that from here. I couldn't quite read it. I went up to the screen real close. I think it looks like there are only 4. Which means that maybe this is like the last one once we've done everything else. So we might be coming back here again. Anything in the bathroom? There's never anything in the bathroom. Where's my reward? God, I fucking hate enemies spawning. Did he come through the door? I don't think I opened that.
Riddles. Your minds. Logan.
Yeah, that consecutive hit one's pretty cool, honestly. Too bad my shotgun's out of ammo. Actually, I'm super low on ammo.
Hey, another charm.
Yeah, I guess this opened because of that. That's fine. The biggest bathroom ever seen by man. Still looking for the, that stash. Oh, God. Okay. Eviction notice. Effective immediately, the Federal Bureau of Control has designated this area to be vacated as a matter of public health and safety. Failure to comply to the order as federal crime and will result in a swift and forceful action per code. Closure. Majority of the scenic and beloved Cauldron Lake area with fenced off and access is restricted as the government agency takes over. Tuesday, the unthinkable happened over the weekend as local tourist destination and beloved fishing spot Cauldron Lake was cordoned off by government officials. Citing seismic disturbances in the area, the Federal Bureau of Control has limited access to the foreseeable future. When asked about the effects of the closure will have on the region as a tourist destination, FBC spokesperson expressed profound regret for the impact this may or may not have on the local economy. This comes as a shock to locals who have enjoyed the campgrounds and the fishing access around the lake for generations. When interviewing residents around town to get a feel for the reception, it was clear that tensions were running high. "This is an absolute outrage," said Kathy Waller, lifelong Bright Falls resident and volcanologist. "There has been no documented volcanic activity in this region for millennium. The only seismic activity going on down there is when the Coskellas take their 4x4s for a joyride on the hiking paths." I just bought a season camp pass, said Ed Randall, a Watery native. "I sure hope these feds reimburse me my $350, but I'm not holding my breath." In addition to the inconvenience and anger locals are feeling, there's concern as to what this means for the future. Joe and Cindy just put all of their savings into their convenience store for the campground. What happens to them? What happens to all the businesses around here that rely on out-of-towners? People are scared, and they want answers. Well, that convenience store sure was a bit of a mess now, so... If your email hackers, is your email hacker-proof? Too many people, hackers, are the stuff of Hollywood movies and TV shows, like the hit film Hackers. Dark criminals committing cybercrimes in action movies. But to many people around the world, hackers are a very real threat. Cybercrime experts warn that phishing attempts are on the rise and show little signs of stopping. What is phishing? You may be asking yourself. Phishing is when someone is posing as a fake email address in order to trick the recipient into sharing their personal information which could then be used to access bank accounts or personal database. Even the most professional looking email or text message can be faked. Experts warn, so people are encouraged to always act with caution when sharing information on the net. All it takes is one mistake and your information could be out there forever. What a weird note to have here. I don't know why it exists. Did the cult get, like, information from the FBC by phishing? Bright Falls Bookstore Raffle Bonanza. Anyone looking for a gift for the reader in their life would do well to visit Bright Falls Bookstore this weekend. In an effort to clear out the stock room, Bright Falls Bookstore is raffling off hundreds of old books and collections, including many signed books and items considered collector's editions. All proceeds will go towards renovating the bookstore and charitable donations to students' literacy programs. I'm very illiterate, as you can tell. Literacy programs. Tickets for the raffle will be on sale from 9 a.m. this Saturday until 6 p.m. the following day, with drawings taking place Monday morning. I guess it's just flavor text. It doesn't really... Oh! He's here!
Hate to see them like this.
Get me over there. Give me to that deer. What do you got to say about this, Saga?
Let my twin in the other office lead the way.
Guess we're going to Bright Falls.
Let my twin in the other...
Let's go, dude. Oh, so exciting. Way more exciting than fishing. I'm surprised the joke with the fishing wasn't like, you know, real fishing. Like, in a lake fishing. You know, it's like a... It's the kind of town that would have that kind of humor. I still have no idea where I'm going for that, key. Not this way. I hope it's not, like, down here. I'm kind of inclined to want to just look it up. I don't want to put the effort in. This is such a... What does the tornado mean? I don't actually know what, like, any of these mean. I don't even know if there's a tower or a mountain anywhere. Okay, I looked it up mainly because I didn't want to, like, leave the area, and it turns out it's not in the area. So I think the castle with the 3 is supposed to be that we went through. Building 3 is what I looked up. I don't know what the tornado means. And I don't even know what the bridge would mean. I don't know, it's very bizarre. But apparently the anything up over this way? No. So apparently the truck is supposed to be the bones. Means I need to just look for that, which I missed, which is 4 for some reason. I guess, what was it? 3? No, 2. The tree that I needed said like 2, right? Did I need a key? I needed a key. It wasn't just... Oh, yeah, 2. Okay. So, yeah, I did not interpret very well. But I gotta be honest, I still don't really get it. I guess this cabin is the cave. And this is the bridge? Oh, no, the tree would be the bridge, because you would go under the tree. I didn't realize it was going under the bridge. The next building... What's the tower? The gazebo, I guess? You're going around the gazebo? What's the tornado? Whatever. It's fine. I appreciate that it didn't have me, going all across Cauldron Lake to find the secret. That would have been obnoxious and annoying. I also don't even remember where it is. Was it over here? No, this is Lunchbox. Leave me alone. Just trying to enjoy myself. Trying to enjoy myself, and you want me to play the game, and I don't want to. It was back here. It was back here. Cha-ching. Give me the goods. Give me my goods. Okay, this one was actually pretty fun. Much better than the math tests. Yeah.
Let my twin in the other office lead the way.
So I don't know if I want to go back to... I don't know where I want to go back to. I have so many options now. I don't... Is this on the deer, maybe? Well, if it's, the deer, then I guess we'll go deer with that one. Oh. Did I quick save? God damn it. It's the easiest way to deal with enemies spawning in. I have no reason to fight them. If, I honestly, I don't know. I don't think the deer is going to be related to the cult stash, but I do want to... I was going to make the joke again. I do want to deer with it. Because it's been the most exciting thing to me, collecting deer. Especially when I realized it did something. Like, if you didn't ever actually pet the deer in your, mine dungeon, or didn't figure out why it hadn't, like, a number was being said by Saga, then there is a good chance that you wouldn't even know it's a collectible. I'm also glad that I found all the deer without having to look it up. It makes me feel pretty cool. Yeah, I really want to see the deer thing. I thought about maybe waiting till we have to go back later, but I really want to see what the deal is. See what the deer is. I think it's really funny. I'm just waiting for you to laugh. Please laugh. Okay, we can't skip this part. Please laugh at the deer bit that I did.
People just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
You guys need to stop complaining. I'm dealing with the deer. I'm not even trying anymore. I just keep saying dealing for some stupid reason. Covered in guts. It made a noise. Is it did it just make a noise and that's it? Am I missing something here? Dear, please. Give me more. I can't imagine it would just be like a silly grunt and that's it. Oh, that just lets us leave. Dear, please. Oh, dear! Where did the deer go? Yo, where that deer at? Not what I want to look at. Where that deer at? Maybe the locked door has to deal with the deer? Lady, there's a deer over here. It was worth it. We found the deer room. There's something in the bathroom. It looks like batteries, but if I don't want to pick them up, I guess I can't. Oh. Oh dear. Is it just a bunch of items? Oh, I'm glad I found something. I leave those items behind because I don't feel like going to the shoebox. I hate, like, I could use those batteries. I really could. I don't think my battery inventory is full. I can have, like, a lot more, but no, they just spawn weird. Well, it was worth it. Let's get going to Watery. It's my car. That's not my car. Here's my car. What an adventure. I accidentally went to Cauldron Lake. I pressed X thinking that I needed to confirm I want to go somewhere before I actually get, like, a map, so my bad. Skip it. Watery. Wonder if we'll be able to collect everything here. I was gonna say, maybe the last doll we need is like the reward we get for completing the rhymes, but it's in a weird spot that's very inconspicuous. Like, if it was gonna be like the legendary doll, then I would assume it would have been like at the end of the line or something.
I hear some concerning things over from Bright Falls.
You mean that horrible affair at the lodge? Why is everyone running around shooting at everything nowadays?
I thought small towns like ours were supposed to be safe.
Oh. Hello, Mayor Setter. Nice to meet you.
Inventory is full. What a beautiful pupper. What a beautiful pupper. Okay. My inventory was full. Do I have an inventory in here? I don't, because it would be too simple. I need to check in the other place. Staying up for... Mayor Settle is not afraid of the rough... because of dog. Rough... When you ask, Mayor Setter will speak. Good pupper. Vote Mayor Setter to sit in the office. Setter is better. Won't roll over on the issues. Yeah. Makes sense. Wasn't, there was a note we had somewhere that it was something about Mayor Setter eating things, which makes a lot more sense now if it's a dog. Good. I'm glad we did that. What was your charm, pupper? A vote for Mayor Setter marks all nearby resources and points of interest on Saga's map. I think we're actually really good with that right now. That is nice. But we're missing one lunchbox here. I hate that these... So, like, what now? Now what? Now what? Did it, like, this is full. I just have to accept it. Might as well take one of these so I have, like, super healing ready to go. Oh, yeah. Increases effectiveness of painkillers and trauma pads. I think first aids are probably full heals. This would have been nice when I had painkillers and trauma pads, but I'm running low. Man, my inventory's a little scuffed here. Good pupper. It makes a lot of sense.
I've ever seen for sure.
It sure is. Good pupper. Nothing here. Nothing bolt cutter related up there. I could be missing stuff up there, obviously, but main thing is here and here. So, follow the roads. We'll try the trailer park first. My flashlight sure does not look like it's on. Just because it's very bright out, I guess. I hope I don't have to, like, go out into the woods that way, just because, I don't know. You know, a lot of woods. I think they've done a good job at making the maps unique enough, but there still is a lot of woods in the woodlands of Omega. Man, it sure just kind of snaps to darkness. I think most of the times it's been, like, hidden pretty well, but that was just so abrupt. Lighthouse Trailer Park. I don't even remember what I'm entirely missing. Wait, that's nothing. Let me actually go to the save point here and assess. Missing one here. This doesn't really matter because we already know where they are. I am missing one there. I think we have the thing that tells us where exactly it is, and one here. So I definitely assume it's in one of these spots. I know we have the note that tells us where all of the nursery rhymes are. Although, again, it's not exactly the easiest thing to look at. Chaplunk. Open! I was gonna say, my gun's been put away. In the toilet. There's never anything in this shed. There's gonna be nothing in here.
Oh, another rhyme.
Oh! Wouldn't have expected that. Okay, what do you need? The old man who could not see had no children of his own, so he cared for a fawn not yet grown, for the deer for him was dear, and filled his life with love. Had no children of his own. He loved the deer? Bear. I can't see seems kind of weird, but I don't know what else.
Makes sense.
I guess. That was kind of spooky. Not gonna lie. The fact that, like, it didn't really, trigger, like, a musical sting. Pick it up.
Witchfinder's Station. I've
Property
been
of the
there
Federal
before.
Bureau.
Worth checking out.
Research current. Keep this container locked at all times. The test item with this be kept separate from the others, as well as a safe distance from the main testing facility. I would love to pick it up, please. The father doll. Weird that it wouldn't let me. Okay, so it was actually the last thing, and I was right about... Oh, no. I'm going the wrong way. Trying to just avoid them. I was right about that. Ah, no, please! Thought I was safe because they were taking so long. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. Whew. Ooh, boy. You just shove this medicine in my face. Quick save. What was this, dear? Increases time before darkness shield regenerates. It's alright.
And another charm.
What? Why do you say that now? I don't want it. Let me grab this one just in case if I need it. I really don't even know what to do anymore with my inventory. Oh boy. Maybe the problem here is that I didn't want to like do it like that. I'm stupid. My problem here is that I didn't want to use items and now I'm kind of... Why would the shoebox not just be like infinite? That seems weird to not let that just... Okay, Whatever. It's my fault for not using items. It's just over this way, right? That was weird. I don't know what happened. Was it just physics objects moving around, clanking? That laugh I was concerned about for a second. My hope is that the last lunchbox is also over here somewhere. Because that would mean I did a pretty good job at... Look at that fish. Finding everything else, basically.
Another one of those cult boxes.
The president shouted!
Where'd it go?
It didn't go anywhere. Now it went somewhere. Man, this object sure is wacky. Oh, no. There were 2 of them! I thought it looked like a different one. Ow. Didn't even know you guys blast me like that. Please stop. Do I have any flares on me or anything to make this less sucky? I don't. Good dodge.
The residents were arrested.
Like, is it possible to dodge that? Because I sure was in the middle of an animation. Also, I am not doing damage because I'm not using the, Please stop. Oh my god, please stop.
Against the windows!
Okay. I forgot because I was used to the hunting rifle making my life easier. Now I don't have any ammo. That's good. Okay, so what did I need to do? Spare parts. And that rocket looks like a 5. So I need to find how many parts for the Ferris wheel, rocket, and the boats are here, I think. Maybe. Or it's just on them. This is the Ferris wheel, so that's 2, 3 Ferris wheels, 2 rockets. What's the other one? The bumper car. I don't think there's going to be that many. Oh, 3, 1, 2. Alright. Losing it here. I think there was a 1 boat. What? If the inside of the... This stuff is probably important. An extra 2. Oh god, keeping track of this sucks, but it's gonna be, I think, all in here. 2 bumper boats. Two of everything in here. 2, 2, 2. Let me see if I can just add an extra 2 to everything that I already did. Okay. Fine. We did do it. We didn't even brute force it. I'm putting in it in writing here that Operation Bigger is Better is simply not possible from an engineering perspective. No, he loves his crazy ideas, but his schematic looks like a damn comic book. Charlene drew it for him, didn't she? Can't be done. Can't be done. Wrong cult stash. So, let's see if this will help me find the lunchbox I'm missing. It's, doesn't seem too helpful, honestly. What? I don't think it's going to help me with the lunchbox, which is a shame. I'm missing 1 in watery. Nearby maybe is just broader. But yeah, at that point then, because I'm only missing the 1, I'm probably just going to look it up because I don't feel like exploring. I mean, it could still be here. I don't think it is. I'm going to say it's not here. Alright, let me go save, look it up, and just find it that way. Wonder if we'll get anything special for collecting that, too. Yeah, this guy's laughing at me. And I did look up the last cache that I didn't have on my map. It is gonna end up being in the morgue. So we basically have all of that. Mostly everything's done. Except for this last lunchbox, which I might as well get. So I love that these lunchboxes have descriptions, because I can just look at a map that was posted and based on the description find out which one I ended up not getting, and I'm pretty sure it's accurate. So gonna be real straightforward to run to that one. I love the way they track your collectibles in this. It's not like too easy like in Assassin's Creed where everything's just marked on your map after you went up a tower. It tells you exactly how many you need to look for. It's pretty nice. Obviously, I would have to wander around the whole map to find this lunchbox, which isn't as nice, but it kind of sucks because like everything else has enough. Well, you know, maybe I should stop complaining or stop talking about this, because obviously they did mark it on my map for the caches, which made things easier. I think over here was one I didn't do. I mean, I saw a rock. I didn't see a, yeah, this is
Another
it.
Alex Casey lunchbox?
You can overcome adversity and achieve your goals. Yeah, so 7's really not enough to do anything. Deduction available. Let's deduce. What are we gonna deduce?
Rose did all this for me.
Yeah, she said it.
Completely believes that I am the hero in
She
my
said she
story.
did it. What are you deducing?
She should be a bit more critical of a person who tries to control people's lives.
Case closed. What you just... What kind of deduction is that? Like, really? We needed like 2 pieces of information for that, and everything else was just collecting them. It's fine. Okay, so we need to go back to the lodge that was at Cauldron Lake to finish off the rhymes. And then we're done. I don't have batteries anymore. I didn't even realize. So can I just not do anything without that? Kind of seems like it. Like it doesn't even like half charge up for my own safety. Batteries are like the thing that I'm running the lowest on, and I can't do anything about it. What am I gonna do? I don't think the mayor's gonna help me. Maybe the deer place will have more goodies for me. Like, you know, in the first Alan Wake, you get like a little bit of an extra boost when you why is that TV there? When you run out, you just have like a little bit. It makes it harder to do combat, but you can survive off of it. I don't think you can really survive with, oh, my friends, what are you guys doing over there? I don't think you were here last time, were you? They might have been. They might have been here last time, because they were just kind of standing. Not doing anything special. We are almost done. Just think, though, the fact that I did all of this now means we have no reason to do any of this later. Except, you know, with Alan, which we have, like, a lot of that to deal with. The good thing with Alan, though, is the only thing I'm missing, I think, is just one in the subway and then whatever, like, new map we have to go to. I think going down this way is going to be the quickest path. Want to make sure I have inventory space. Whatever we get's going to be pretty sick. It has to be a charm, right? There's no way it's not just another charm. But it has to be like a cool one. Like, you get all the benefits of all the charms doubled. This is still going nuts. That needs to stop. You would think that Alan would have had Rose just give us the pages. Which also, by the way, I wanted to talk about that real quick. We got like 7 pages. We can't even afford anything with those. It's not enough. Like, the 7 does nothing for me. I don't like that. I don't like that you can't do them all. I guess it's so you can build your own unique Saga character. For all of your cool things, we need to go. Kind of hate having to travel all the way this way. I am pretty convinced now that those weird glowing bits that we saw were a visual glitch, though, since there was a lot in the woods for no reason. I mean, The one over the... I want to go up to the save point. The one that was over the water by the witch station definitely looked suspicious, like it was supposed to be there as a, like, unique thing. But it probably was nothing. I wonder how much of the other, you know, the story-related crime board things are stalled out because I didn't collect all of the things that I needed. I would hope that they're not, but it seems weird to me to have so many clues that I can't use. I'm gonna crawl into my other save point just in case. I want to make sure I don't have to fight a super boss or something. What was that noise? I do have a bit of a charge now on my battery. Maybe it does autofill in some fashion. No. Guys. I feel like because I'm just at a certain point in the game, there's more taken around, and it's really frustrating. Hot tip, if you're playing this game, maybe try to collect everything. I wish this wasn't just told to us and that we had a note. It would make things a lot easier. Alright, what Mother was on this, I think. Witch was in the water? Do we have a witch? Is it a trickster? I'm gonna try to survive. I'm sure the mother's good where she is. Tricky trickster. Okay. The son is... I'm looking for, like, an eye for the father, I think, but... Ah, the eye.
her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchling only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened a way into the dark lake, our hero, against all caution, did a bold step take, away from the sun which would make her blind to all that she could see.
Maybe she went on the boat because she had to stay away from the sun.
The faraway father still kept an eye, and told her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchling only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened a way into the dark lake, our hero, against all caution, did a bold step take,
Jewels weren't anything.
to all that she could see.
Huh.
On our hero, the faraway father still kept an eye, and told her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchling
I think the father and mother are correct, and I think the trickster is right. Tricky witch. Dark lake.
away from the sun which would make her blind to all that she could see.
I mean, the hero leaving the sun makes sense.
The faraway father still kept an eye,
But where would they go?
out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchling only tried to survive.
Nothing here.
Did a bold step take,
Loving the hero.
which would make her blind to all that she could see. On our hero, the faraway father still kept an eye, and told her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchling only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened a way into the dark lake, our hero, against all caution, did a bold step take, away from the sun which would make her blind to all that she could see.
I feel like if that's not correct, then I have to be missing a part of the story. Or I'm just not getting it.
What if I take the weird doll to the place it's not supposed to go? What's the worst that can happen?
What do you mean by that? Oh, just what I'm doing right now, right? Father.
They're actually kind of cute the longer you look at them.
And this is the watery one. You go down here. Witchfinder Station. Yeah, that's just telling me to come here. Which makes it even weirder that this exists as a thing. Oh, jeez. Want to start talking again? Did me going into the menu stop you?
On our hero,
Okay.
faraway father
Still kept an eye, and told her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving
I like how it didn't have, like, the filter over it.
only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened a way into the dark lake, our hero, against all caution, did a bold step take,
The hero's only been said to do, like, sun-related stuff, so I don't know where else we would put you. Duck.
on our hero, the faraway father still kept
What are the characters? Father, hero.
in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchling only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened a way into
Mother could be a
our hero,
heart?
all caution, did a
But why would you say hatchling if you're not going to use the hatchling part here? I guess it could be a trick. It didn't say the mother was home.
faraway father still kept an eye, and told her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchling only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened a way into the dark lake, our hero, against all caution, did a bold step.
Trees, boats, and house are not things that are said. Hatchling, do you really wish I had Saga tell me nuh-uh? I know this is stupid, but
What the?
I guess it was the, that's weird. I guess the children's hatchling kind of makes sense. It's just more like being straightforward with it. Oh, this is what
Who is this? How do you know I'm here?
I've been monitoring your incessant tampering with my project. You have made some advantageous progress, however.
What project?
What project? So you've just been playing around with my test arrangements with absolutely no understanding of their function. The hubris.
Indeed.
But your interference with my research has come to its conclusion, and I'm interested to see the results. The trick, I believe, is in the manifestation of the nursery rhymes. Art becoming reality, the doorway being revealed, and or perhaps even someone entering it.
Get to the point.
Meddlesome and rude, I see. The point is that by your unwanted actions, you may have opened the way. And now I'll get to observe what exactly occurs when a subject crosses the threshold. No. Wait, that's not right. What is that? Do you see?
What? Hello? Hey, are you there? Sounds like this person got more than they bargained for. Ugh, this stuff again. There's something else in there, too. This will be handy.
Oh. That's actually kind of cool. You know, as a reward, that's not too shabby. I want to pick my dolls back up. I don't think it matters at this point, but they're part of my collection. I would not have expected an extra slot. I don't really need it, but I can use my coffee mugs, I guess. I have like 1,000 of them. Okay. Well, that was fun. That puzzle was, I feel like the hatchling part should have really had a, I don't know, like, directly say children. I guess it's my fault for not thinking a bit more outside of what was said. Found all of them. Okay, well, they're probably dead.
There's a lesson here.
Is there?
Probably something about hubris.
Yeah, fair enough.
Man in lab coat messes around and finds out. Called it.
I was really hoping she would say, like, only in Night Springs. Something funny like that. But yeah, extra talisman slots, cool. Got a talisman pouch so we could put Radagon's sword seal on or something. I blanked on... that wasn't the one I was going to say. But I blanked on what it was called. The one that gives you the... I've been kind of getting into Elden Ring again. Which at this point I might as well, I think, just play through it again. But I, meant the one that... the Radagon's talisman that gives you faster casting speed. And what it is it's like virtually 30 dex because casting speed is tied to dex. Which I think... I don't... yeah, this is really a good time to talk about Elden Ring. I think it caps at like 70, so I would think that if you had 70 dex, then you wouldn't really need it. That's all. I'll keep talking about Elden Ring. It's fun. Okay, so we've basically done everything, which really, again, means I don't think... if there is more to this game, if we're not getting close to the end, then it very much has to be like smaller little sections. And we're basically done with the more open spots. I would assume Alan probably has a bit more that we'll have to work through. If anything, probably just one more real area. Instead of, having another musical. But then I wonder with that too, maybe the, Words of Power also don't have as enough to fill out, since we definitely don't have pages, and it seems like we're not going to like talk to Rose, and she's not going to be like, oh, here's the rest so you can upgrade your guns fully. It really upsets me. It also upsets me that there's so many gun upgrades that we can't get. But whatever, it's not a big deal. So we'll head back to Bright Falls. Switch to Alan at the lodge, and probably spend some time with Alan to try to get those Words of Power. If at any point I have a chance or an opportunity to go back into the subway, I'll go back to try to get the Word of Power that I missed there. Like I said, I think I'm supposed to be able to. And then we'll, we'll just keep on going with Alan and see what he's dealing with. I'm sure whatever it is, it's great.